Hey guys, welcome back to Kumasawa Reviews. What we have is Sentinels, their re-edit number 11 Modular Iron Man. So looking at the accessories here, comes with some cans for the backpack, arm guards, hands, the backpack itself. You can see the box there. Now this one, a little bit taller than most, same height-ish as War Machine. It's about 7 3/4 inches tall. A little bit about this suit. In my opinion, it was made the most popular, while I give the roundabout here, by the Marvel vs. Capcom games, the older ones, 1, 2, where they had the sprites and whatnot. That's where you really saw this suit shine the most, in my opinion. They really nailed the head sculpt, but you could still tell that it's a retool of the War Machine mold, but they did a great job with it, really souped up. Now, instead of just doing a side-by-side comparison, I don't want to move everything around. Here's my whole re-edit collection. I've got them organized in order from 1 through 11. So, Bleeding Edge, Extremist, Iron Patriot, War Machine, Hulkbuster, Black and Gold, Red and Gold, Shape-Changing Armor. Ooh, it's the movie suit. It's the Mark 46, but I don't remember what it was called. Modular War Machine, Modular Iron Man. And those other two Iron Men are the armorized Iron Men. They're a different line, but still Sentinel stuff. So going over the Poseability here. The two neck joints where the neck meets the chest, the head meets the neck. So two separate areas for Poseability there. The movable shoulder pads and whatnot. Now the head is actually, it's a little bit hindered by those big shoulder pads on the sides there. Or look at the double ab articulation there, waist articulation, whatever you want to call it. That sternum area and the actual waist itself both have the 360 swivel as well as the in and outward swing. But like I was saying, those big shoulder pads there that also open up to show like missile launchers. Looking at the leg extensions there for more swing. Pretty nice. But that rear hip armor, it doesn't move, so he's still limited in his back swing. So that's what it is. Double jointed knees and whatnot. But even though the missile launchers are cool, and I think I actually forget to show it in this video review, sorry, tons of pictures on the Pictorial review, kumastyle.com, link will be in the info, the description, all that stuff. But as cool as they look, I hate that they kind of hinder his side-to-side head movement. He can't really look down into the side because of it, but other than that, I really don't see any hindered articulation in this piece at all. It's really, really well done. And I like the look of it. It's not slavishly modular, but at the same time, I guess in terms of Chemical Attack kind of using their artistic license or artistic liberty, whatever you want to call it. And me knowing this suit from the Marvel vs. Capcom games where he had all the zany weapons, the big huge cannon and things like that, it works. I wish that there was an option to take those big shoulder pads off, not just because of the head movement, but also to give him a more, I guess, slavish look, because I think it would be pretty cool. Alright, there we go, run and pose. Now, just going over the gimmicks here, again, I forgot to do the missile launcher gimmick. Tons of pictures, kumastyle.com, not trying to shill, but it's my site, you're here, kind of goes along with the videos, you know. But that's where the light switch goes. His lights are blue. Turn off at least the front lights here so you can see them. Really bright, well done stuff. Going back to the back. Now, he's got those big shoulder armor pieces there. Now, if you have a War Machine, you can go ahead and swap out like his missiles and things like that as well. They don't really look that good to me because of the fact that they're black for the most part, black, white, and red, where, you know, obviously he's red and gold. When I do the review for the Modular War Machine, choking a little bit here, I'll definitely go ahead and show those swaps and things like that, just because it looks better on him. You know, as much as it's cool to show those gimmicks, if they don't work for me in terms of design and stuff like that, they're kind of pointless because they're not something I'd use, so I'm not going to really spend a lot of time going over it. And plus, it also gives me something extra to go over in the Modular War Machine review, since it's kind of a repaint of this. Makes me not feel like I'm doing the exact same thing twice. Now these two cannons there, they have the option to flip around and sit under his arms-ish. And it's cool. Like, I really like that they can do this. I would actually use it more if maybe there was some kind of extension on them to where they could sit by the waist or the hips themselves. Because right there on his ribcage, the armor, it's so wide that it makes them flare out. And I don't really like the way they look at that angle. The ideal is cool, but it's hard to really execute it in a way that it looks good. Head on, not really, but when you look at it from the sides and stuff like that, since you can't really see how they stick out at that angle, it looks a lot better that way. So definitely one of those things that's usable, but not the prettiest thing on the planet. Alright, now the beam cannons, they do open up there. Just slide those top halves up. Now taking a look at his visor here as well. Kind of a Vegeta style scouter, which is different. I don't know what made them think of this. I can't think of Iron Man, or especially Modular Iron Man, having this. So if you guys know where this came from, if it's something that is, you know, iconic, slavish, whatever, let me know. You know, I don't care that I don't know stuff. I want to know everything. But I want to use my resources to know it. You guys are a great resource. You guys know everything. So there are the blades that extend from under his arms. Really cool stuff. And even though this is a retool of the War Machine armor, I like this better on both Modular Iron Man and Modular War Machine. The helmet on the Modular Iron Man is probably my favorite helmet of any Iron Man period. I love it. It's perfect. I don't know. It's just mecha anime as all fuck. I love it. But then you've got that stuff like the blades, the big, huge shoulder blocks and things like that. Those two huge beam cannons on his back. This armor is just mean. And even though War Machine is about my favorite comic book character, I think he really pulls this off better with the colors. But anyway, here's the review. Check out the full written and pictorial on kumastyle.com, and I'll see you next time. Bye.